Welcome to Grand Central Kitchen's Morning Routine Edition.
Welcome to Grand Central Kitchen, where all of the action happens. You name it, and it happens here. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, grocery hauls, meal preps, cleanup, birthday parties, family dinners, more cleanup, holiday events, and on and on. Sure, I know we're not the only ones with a kitchen that does all of that, but does your kitchen have 12 people on a regular basis? Let alone the parties with at least 20 people there? Well, it makes sense because we have 12 kids. My husband and I have been married for 28 years. 2 of our kids are already married and have a baby and are off on their own. The rest of the tribe still lives here with us. I'm sure you will find our family plenty entertaining as you watch our family cook, clean, play, and everything else from day to day. Come along, it'll be fun. Oh, and be sure to subscribe. That way you don't miss a thing.
Good morning, friends. This is where we're going to keep it real and we're going to give it to you straight, all right? I'm going to just start the day off and tell you what we got planned. I've already made the bed. I've already put some makeup on. Not a whole lot because I'll do more for church in just a little bit. I've already swish and swiped my toilet. I just got to swish and swipe the kids' bathroom, and then I'm going to run downstairs and swish and swipe the half bath. Then I'm going to sit down and have a little something to drink. Probably ice water with lemon in it. And then I'm going to put the dishes away and feed the kids breakfast, then clean up the kitchen and figure it out. And so I'll let you take a peek at that. Here we go. You ready? Obviously, the minions came through here. Okay, so I think I'll leave the tablecloth on for breakfast and then take it off, change it for dinner. That's what I usually do, so we'll do that again today. So after I've completed my upstairs routines, I will quickly come downstairs and assess the condition of the kitchen. Anything that's out of place, like rubbish, toys, clutter, anything that shouldn't be there, I just take a minute or two and I put it away. I just tidy the area. The next thing I'll do is I'll head straight to the counter and start putting the dishes away. It seriously only takes a minute or two. I seriously have this kitchen so simplified that it's so easy to put these dishes away. It just takes a couple of minutes. I mean, when you add it all together, my morning routine maybe takes a half an hour. But that's getting everything done. Look how easy it is for me just to put this away, that away. I mean, I love it. Having my life simplified and everything that I don't need out of the way just makes this process go by so fast. I'm just going to take these towels and toss them in the dryer. And since the kids aren't down here yet, I'm going to go ahead and take a minute and clean that half bath real quick. Wait a second, who's that? And what's he up to? Anyways, I know that was fast, but that's what it takes to just get that bathroom cleaned up real quick. I'm just quick washing the mirror and the sink. I mean, I just wipe the spots down real fast. And anything that just looks not nice. And then I'll just give a swish and swipe inside the toilet and wipe around the seat and the rim real quick. It just literally takes less than 2 minutes. I'll head back to the kitchen real quick and do the exact same thing right on the countertops. Now they'll be fresh and ready for the next meal. And just so you know, I do have to do this every day because even though I do my after dinner routine and do all of this exact same stuff, I leave the kitchen pristine and I wake up and there's just those little minions that have come through and done this, that, or the other. So I just take a couple of minutes and get it back in tip-top shape. It makes it so things work a lot better for me that way. I mean, my kitchen is so basic and so streamlined, it's just easy. You could just watch these videos a few times and probably learn where all the dishes go. It's that easy. Now I'll just make a plan and get my breakfast going. After I put on my apron, I'll go ahead and check my little meal planner and figure out what's the easiest thing I can make for breakfast this morning. And then while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to jot down a quick note to put away my Easter stuff this week. I'm kind of getting tired of seeing that basket, aren't you? Ha! And with still no sign of the kids, I'm just going to take a minute or two and get everything out and ready for the morning rush. Breakfast is simple, it's streamlined. Let's make it happen. Being in this fridge has reminded me that I haven't had my refreshing lemon water yet. I'd better make that real quick and then sit down and drink it. The troops are going to be here before you know it. Daly's been really helpful this morning. First, I sent her to the garage to get some milk and then to fetch those boys so they can come down for breakfast. What a great helper. And here they come, one by one. Now would probably be a great time to tell you that I'm going to start doing lives right here from in my kitchen. From this very spot. Well, at least in the general area. That way you can watch and get a first-hand look. Of course, it'll take about an hour every day. In the morning, that is. And I might even do it in the evening. I'll keep doing my videos that show the other activities that we do during the day, but I think this will be really fun. Don't you? I'll probably have it run about 6:30 in the morning, Pacific Standard Time. It looks like break's over. Back to work. I've got this. Also, come to think of it, you might even want to tell your friends about the live. I mean, this could be such a great party. On the lives, you can ask questions, make comments, you can interact with everybody in the family that way. Of course, I'll be making sure that it's appropriate, but hey, it could be a lot of fun. So be sure to stop by tomorrow morning. Oh yeah, and the kids won't be half naked then either, because today's a weekend, and that means that they're just more lax, but Monday through Friday, they're dressed and ready for school by now. Wouldn't you agree that it looks like Grand Central Station in here? I mean, with all the comings and goings and the in and the outs and the ups and the downs and the one-by-ones. I mean, what a busy place. But for some reason, it doesn't bother me. I like it, actually. It's kind of comforting. But before everyone starts stuffing their faces and getting carried away, we need to have the prayer. And I don't know why, but I always seem to have that one kid who's having a problem being reverent during the prayers. Do you have any kids like that? And they always seem to be at this age. Is that a pattern? No matter what, I'm going to have to address this, especially now that I'm aware, because I had my eyes closed. I start thinking of all the things I need to do this week and what I want to make sure I accomplish. So I think I'll get a head start on cleaning up the kitchen right now. This beautiful system was inspired by Fly Lady Marla Silly. I tried her program for years. I tried to modify it for years too, but I kept running into trouble. I'd see the same problems over and over in the same clutter sections of my house. I would skip things, I would skip chores and dishes, and the chores and dishes would back up. Everything was just a mess. I felt like I was going in circles and going nowhere. I needed to move forward. That's when I found Fly Lady Cat.
She helped me change my mind, tune up my routines, and she brought peace into my life again. Everything runs smoothly now, thanks to the new routines I've learned and the new attitude adjustment I've had from Fly Lady Cat. I'll post a couple of her YouTube video links below. Maybe they'll help you too. As you can see, I'm just finishing up with my morning routine in the kitchen. It started with making my bed, getting ready for the day, and I like to listen to scriptures while I'm making my bed and getting ready for the day. I put a little makeup on, I get dressed. I swish and swipe my bathroom, and then I swish and swipe the kids' bathroom real quick. I'll always take a second and do the half bath as well. Then I'll put the dishes away, I'll feed the kids, and then I'll drink my water. Last thing I have to do is clean up after breakfast. It's not so bad. Like Fly Lady says, I can do anything in 15 minutes. And that's the end of my morning routine. You should try it. You can even follow along with this video if you want. After this, I've got some planning to do, and I'll share with you a little bit about that if you want to know. I'll talk about a few things that I've got going on this week and the rest of my morning plans. Then we'll get ready for church and off we go. On second thought, there's these dishes sitting here in the sink. I better wash them real quick. That way they don't get too piled up. Sometimes that happens and it's Mount Washmore. It won't take but a second. I'll just knock these out. A nice thing about Sundays is that I don't need to include my laundry routine or my paper routines in the morning. Normally I do 2 or 3 loads a day at the most, and I only do laundry Monday through Thursday. On occasion I'll do a load on Friday, but usually I use Fridays and Saturdays for the teenagers and the older ones who all do their own laundry. Actually, the 10-year-olds and up have to do their own laundry, but that's another story. I hope that you find this video helpful and that you have a wonderful Sunday with your family and loved ones. But stick around if you want to hear my afterthoughts. Take care. Bye-bye. It's Sunday, and we go to church at 1 p.m. this year. Last year we went at 9 a.m., but this year we're from 1 to 4. So that gives me a little bit of time to get everybody ready, which I'm really grateful for. They already had baths last night. I also did their haircuts. Oh, did you know that I'm trying to save money? We're trying to save a lot of money. And when I am trying to save money, I do things to cut costs. But I've almost always tried to cut costs by cutting the kids' hair. You'll have to check the link and watch the video that I just did on that, because I cut all of their hair. Okay, I missed one boy, but we did 8 or 9 haircuts. So yeah, that's a lot of haircuts, but I do it myself. No, I never went to hair school. I just do their hair. So you'll have to watch that video. It's kind of fun. But also I have a kitchen video because we have Grand Central Kitchen, and I thought you might like to watch that. It's really kind of exciting, and it looks like Grand Central Station, but I think it's fun to watch Grand Central Station, and maybe you will too. But at my house, it's Grand Central Kitchen because that is the central place of this house, and a lot of coming and going happens there. So I'm going to start opening up my house to you and show you that. And then we have plans to make. I have to get my weekly plan done after and figure out exactly what I've got going on what day and get everything figured out. Here we go. Be sure to subscribe and then come back and check on us live tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.